Our next winner is on track to fast becoming a national treasure, bursting with charm, sass, and always dressed like he's just chaired a meeting with the WI. This man is a regular on panel shows, the Quip Machine on Bake Off Extra Slice, and the host of The Apprentice, You're Fired. Basically, if Savile Row and sarcasm had a baby, he'd be it. He's one of the nicest, genuinely lovely, and funniest men in television. And I'm delighted to say that the Comedy Award goes to Tom Allen.
What a lovely evening this now is. Thank you. The last time I saw Denise, we were leaving a party together and the journalists were there and the paparazzi. Do you remember, Denise? And I said to them, "We're off to have sex." And it never made the papers. I want to start by saying, I want to say thank you very, no, don't leave. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I tell you, the problem with these awards is it's chock full of dreadful gays. Now, I want to start by saying thank you. Gosh, am I cancelled yet? No. Okay. Thank you to everyone at Attitude Magazine, especially Cliff and, of course, Darren. Thank you very much for everything you guys do. And it wouldn't be an Attitude Awards without saying thank you to the parish church of St. Michael, by which I mean Marks and Spencer's. Thank you very much, Stuart Machin and everybody at M&S who've been extraordinarily generous to all of you, allowing you to get pissed so quickly. And M&S have been extraordinarily generous in so many ways, so I'm very grateful to be here with them. And I will say as well, I came out into a world which wasn't always as hospitable as the world is, as our queer community is today. And I'd grown up never really fitting in. I'd grown up under Section 28. I came out into a world where I didn't know quite where I fitted in. I always felt a bit unusual and odd, really. But it was through comedy and through writers that I finally found a way to relate, largely through, historically, people like Oscar Wilde. No, that's why I'm wearing the green carnation. Did you get that reference? Very detailed, you see. No detail is missed. That's the thing with me. I'm highbrow and lowbrow at the same time. I can talk about fisting, but I do it in a silk glove. Now, thank you again to Marks and Spencer's for their wonderful range of gloves. Now, Oscar Wilde, Noel Coward, represented very aptly in the recent Downton Abbey film. I thought I could have done it myself, but no, they didn't ask me. Frankie Howard, Kenneth Williams, Larry Grayson, people who are often, I've been talking to various people about this, people who've often been forgotten in our history, people who very cleverly subverted the norms and were very clever about how camp comedy could bring queer culture into the mainstream. Kenneth Williams is a big hero of mine. I'm sure that's no surprise. Also, latterly, people like Julian Clary, Graham Norton. When Graham first appeared on television, I thought was just so arresting and showed finally a queer person in our living rooms who was having a great time. And I thought having a great time was a wonderful form of protest, actually, at that moment. And although, testament to Graham, whenever I have got to mention that to him, he shirks it. And similarly, Alan Carr, who I'm lucky enough to count as a friend. So many wonderful people who taught me that I could be queer and happy. And I've come to realize that queerness is, for all of us, very much our strength. And it is a superpower that I think is often not recognized. And what I found with comedy is that in our polarized age, as we spend so much time on our screens, subject to algorithms which are very keen to push us into corners, to push us far away from one another, and to make us angry with one another. Actually, something like comedy can bring people together, make them sit in the same room alongside different people, and allow them to laugh together at the quirks and foibles of all of our existence and all of our lives. And I think if comedy can continue to do that and bring people together and allow us to laugh together about all of our differences and show us love to one another, then maybe, just maybe, our current plight and our desperate times might have some hope left within them. This is very well received. Thank you very much. And this is for Alfie, who showed me how to be happy. Thank you very much. Thank you.